Hey, good evening, everybody. Yeah, welcome to the resume building session. And yeah, this is Parvati, HR manager working with 360 Digit MG. And today I am here to give you all a session on resume building. And I would like to prepare you all on how a resume should not be prepared. What are the things we need to take care of when you need to prepare a resume? And I would speak about resume preparation. And coming to how to create a resume, the basic basic housekeeping things should be taken care of, such as side headings. Okay, I have been observing that in many of the resumes there are different fonts, different colors, different sizes, that reflect a very wrong precedence. For example, hope you can see my screen, the sample one resume where the um, the side heading for this particular uh, career objective is given in the sorry, in the font size is Calibri level, where the text within the text under or text within the side heading is also in sorry yeah, the text within the side heading is also Calibri 11, which is really not correct. So when you're using Calibri 11 for career objective, or that is for the side heading, make sure you use a font size which is less than 11, or it should be 9 or 8, whatever. But the side heading, hope you'll get my point. The font size of the side heading should be a bit greater than the text within it. Okay, please remember one thing, that resume is your face. The potential employer or recruiter is not looking at your looking at you, especially they're looking at your resume, isn't it, which reflects your face. So you should ensure that basic housekeeping tasks are properly done, so that it will not give a wrong precedence. Ensure that the font size, font type, color for all the side headings is the same for all the sections. Okay, for all the sections, I mean, career objective, educational qualification, experience, software knowledge, areas of interest, personal skills, projects done, extracurricular. These are all the sections, right? So the font size or the font color or the font you type you're using should be the similar throughout your resume. There should not be any inconsistency. And as I said, I repeat once again, heading of the sections must be of a bigger font than the text within it. Okay, it doesn't look good at all if the both the text within the what to say text within the side heading is same as the text of the as is the same as the font size of the side heading. Okay, next thing what we should take care of is grammar. Okay, you should always take care of the grammar, the grammatical mistakes. Okay, because the grammatical mistakes will take you down completely. For example, there should be a sentence which should be ended with full stop, whereas see, these are the bullet points which should not be ended with a full stop, and sentences, this is a sentence which should be ended with a full stop. These things should be taken care of. I mean, grammar check, or we have to do the spell check. We have to use obviously we'll be doing it on Word doc or Google doc, right? So when we are using these things, we obviously will be having some spell check to do all these things. Either we can use Grammarly, which is free for some extent. Okay, and we can also use spell check, which is on Word documents. And yeah, when they are available on as free sites, yes, please do use them. And also the examples of dates, some dates, for example, they write as 01/01/2022, and then some places they write as 01 space 01 sorry 01 oblique space 01 oblique space 222. Okay, so consistency should be maintained. This is the correct one, right? This is the correct one. Where this is not correct, the spaces should not be given. So whenever you're using one format of the date, make sure you're using the only that same format in the entire profile. Okay, inconsistency should be taken care of. Full stop should be taken care of. Okay, I totally understand this session may sound like a English session. Yes, it is. I'm saying it is because these things will help you build a better resume. And coming to braces also, braces or brackets, whatever. Okay, when you're using braces, for example, see, big data, technologies. You're writing this way, right? So we need to see that there is space between two and big data. Some people write like this way. There is no space. Hope you understood. Okay. There should be space between two and big data. This is one of the common mistakes which I see. There sometimes double spaces are seen. Okay. Sometimes there is no space at all. Okay. So please cross checks because it reflects your face basically. The employer or the recruiter is looking at your resume, not at you. Okay, proper cases should be used. In a proper sentence, proper cases should be used. And yeah, bullet points. See here again, the bullet points have been ended with a full stop, which should not be done. See here, it has been ended with a full stop, whereas here it's okay, it is etc. Here no, again here yes, and here no. So make sure that below, if you have bullet points, then bullet points should not be ended with a full stop. But if it is a paragraph, yes, then it should be ended with a full stop. Okay. And name of the colleges, no, nouns, isn't it? So all the proper nouns should be in a proper case. Okay. Sorry. How does it reflect? See, think once, think how does it reflect where you put uppercase sometimes and when you put lowercase at sometimes, and sometimes you are not using a proper case at all. How does it reflect? All these things will be taken into consideration. All these things should be taken care of as well. There should be consistency. You need to maintain that consistency everywhere. It should be consistent enough. Okay, these are the few basic housekeeping tasks which you need to take care of. Full stops, font sizes, proper nouns, and all. These are the basic things you need to take care of. Okay. Next, if see, for another example, some important words like no skills. For example, yeah. Can you see here? Familiar with MySQL. He or she has written MySQL as my small SQL. Okay. When even you are not in doubt, and if you're not sure like how MySQL should be written, you can just do a simple Google search. Okay. Mm, Simple Google search, and you'll get how to write it as MySQL. Okay. Usually MySQL should be written as my this is the way. Okay, this is the way we need to write. For example, MS PowerPoint. This is the way some people write, but the correct the way you have to write it, MS PowerPoint. You can Google it if you want. You can Google it. This is the way you have to write. Okay, I would suggest, if you are in doubt, please do this basic search. It is nothing wrong, isn't it? Instead of putting wrong words on your profile, it doesn't look good, right? So you better do a basic search and write what is correct. Okay. I would see, for example, Python for data science. These should be taken care of. Proficiency in R. These are the basic things, right? Which give a wrong precedence. Yes, they look at these basic things, and if suppose think, if I am coming across for a position whose resume is so shabby, I will obviously think like, how shabby that person should be, right? If that person is not aware of the basic grammar and is not maintaining that consistency, I would think, how inconsistent that person is, whom I am going to hire or recruit for my own organization. And you know what, all the HRs or HR professionals or recruiters or people who are looking at your profiles, they are who are working for a particular role, they are trained on all these basic things. Companies train them on these things, and they are asked to figure out, like, if the profiles are not up to the mark, and if they are not meeting the basic criteria, they just ask them to ignore such profiles. Not only individuals are trained on this purpose, people nowadays they are using automated systems. Some organizations are using automated systems where they dump your resume. They just dump your resume, and out of that they will be getting a score depending on which they will have, they will try to look at your profile. See, if your resume doesn't meet, or if it doesn't meet, or if it doesn't is not up to the mark, at least the basic housekeeping things are not done properly, then the database will obviously, when a individual is not okay to see a profile, obviously the database, how will it figure it out, and how will it give the scoring? Depending upon your scoring, the way you give the scoring, your profile will be moved for the next level, right? So please make sure, nowadays there are n number of templates on Google, where you need to just take those templates and put your information and try to make a good resume. Not perfect, we need not need do get anything kind like called perfect, but we need something which looks good enough. Okay, when they are using automated systems, using machine learning, or mostly the organizations have been using machine learning automated system to screen the profiles. Okay, whenever they dump the profiles into that automated systems or ATS, or at some tracking system, the profile will be giving you the score, right? Depending upon the score, then they will try to see your resume. Then the individual or the HR recruiter will see your resume, and depending upon the skills you have, based on the basic call conversation they have with you, then they'll proceed with for the further rounds. This is what happens in real, and this is what is happening in real right now. Okay, the zamana has gone where they are looking at your profile, hard copy, soft copy, and all. No, when you apply on for a particular role on so and so job board, or the wherever you apply it, it just gets dumped in a system, in a tracking system. It will be an automated one where you will get the scoring automatically. Okay. Okay, next thing is, let's go to the projects. How should we express the projects? Let me show you. See, this person has given a project done as the heading, and he has just given a one liner, successfully demonstrated the mini project uh, title on interfacing of DC motor. I don't think so this was a project which he did when he was doing the data science course. Let us see another resume. One moment. Okay, hope you all can see my screen, right? See, here he has given the data science projects where he has given the client project name, project description, tools used, libraries used, the business benefits, and all. But the thing is, you all can see how clumsy the resume is looking like. Okay, so let me start. How should you all write your projects? Your projects should never be a one liner, as this person has the sample one resume has written. It should not never be a one liner. Rather, it should be given in a descriptive format, like something like this, where you need to express what all you have done in your projects. Okay, so you'll be starting it with the business problem. Like you need to briefly explain. Like if suppose you're doing a project for SBI, you can mention like a leading bank in India has a problem that a lot of customers are churning out to private banks. This is the business problem. Okay, and next you can give the technical solution. Like you are going to talk about the algorithms over here. Like have you used what kind of models you used? Have you used a cocktail model, or the learning techniques, unsupervised learning techniques, or you should have used supervised learning techniques? Whatever techniques you have used, in unsupervised techniques you should have used clustering, and clustering you should have used DB scam, whatever. No, don't and coming to supervised technique, neural network or any other networks like XGB, etc. Okay, your project should be elaborated and it never should be a single line. Please make sure of it. Okay, because it is very important. As you're a fresher, your projects will mean a lot. They'll be screening you based upon your project. You will be judged on the projects you have done, the quantity of the quality, not the quantity, the quality of the projects you have done, the way you can express yourself. The experience you have possessed by doing those projects will be measured. Come and when you're giving up the technical solution in the projects, you can also mention if it was a cloud implementation or a premise implementation. You need to mention that because world is moving towards cloud, right? And if you have done and if you have used it, so please don't hesitate. You can it will be surely noticed by the people who are viewing your resume. So better you should express whatever you have done, especially the skill set. Okay, next, along with the business problem, technical solutions, algorithms, you can also add the tools used, like whatever tools you have used, like have you used Python, I have used R, whatever, and libraries, or what kind of libraries you have used in that project. Add everything, whatever you know, you need to add into your projects. I mean, to your profile. Okay. Next, you need to end it with the business benefits. Like by doing this project, what is the business benefit you have brought in for that particular organization? By doing this project, for example, taking this banking project into account, by doing this project, there was a reduction in the customer churn by maybe 13% or 12 to 13%. Here, I suggest you all please put the realistic numbers. Do not put up the fake numbers. Fake information is not needed. We have to represent what we have learned in a better manner. I say we are here to represent what we have done or what we have learned in a better manner. So please make sure that you are expressing whatever you have done. No need not put any fake information. So these are the things you need to start with: the business problem, a project one liner should be written about the project. What is the project name? Next, business problem. Next, you should write the project description, 1 to 2 lines project description. Next, you need to write the technical solution, what technical solution you have used, and what are the in technical solutions, what are the tools you have used, what are the libraries you have used, and you need to end it with the business benefit. So this is how your project should look like. Imagine, like, if you are done with 4 projects and if you are giving such a detailed information, think how people will feel while seeing your resume. Okay, they will feel obviously happy, isn't it? Am I correct? So this will be like how the resume looks like when you put in your projects in a detailed manner. Okay, and this is all about how you are going to prepare your resume with the basic housekeeping things and how you need to put it on your profile along with the project description. And next thing is we need to know how to from the perspective of 360 digit MG, I want you all to focus on few more things after doing your assignments and all. Okay, let's see what are the things you need to do. Firstly, once you are done with your assignments, they can be downloaded completely, right? The certificate can be downloaded, completed, downloaded from our LMS. That is our LMS called AI Spray. Okay. By downloading, I don't want you all to just keep it in your database. Instead, keeping it on your database or desktop, you should no project it, you should post it on LinkedIn, or you should put it on or update your profile. Okay, keeping them on your desktop, it will not give you any use, right? You're doing the data science course. Why? You're doing it to upskill yourself. So you need to do post them on LinkedIn, so that potential recruiters or employers get to know about it. And we also, from our team, we also ensure that it is liked by our team members, so that it reaches the maximum audience. Okay. Next, not only updating on it on LinkedIn, you also need to go and update your resume on various job portals like Monster, Naukri, Career Builder, all kind of job boards. Wherever you feel, you have to apply and update on your profiles too. Okay. And you know what, when an employer or recruiter researches for resumes, the resumes which got recently updated will pop up first. You are aware of it, right? Or would appear on top whenever you are updating your profile. It will show like this profile has been updated recently. This kind of message will pop up. And by seeing this, what the employer or the recruiter will feel, the HR will feel, they'll feel that no, this person is looking for a job role. So this person is actively in job market. So they will start calling them. They'll start asking questions regarding the interview, and they'll start getting the calls. And trust me, if you're not getting calls, then simply you're not doing enough job. That is as simple as simple. Okay. And next, we have accreditation with IBM. So you follow the process. You can get another certificate. That would be certificate number 2. Please don't wait. Repeat the same process. Go and update them. The beauty is that you update your profile, which means you are actively looking for a job, isn't it? So yeah, first you have done your assignments, you have gotten a certificate from us, and next you'll be having another certificate from IBM, accreditation with IBM. So you'll be having another certificate. Okay. And next thing, please remember, like if you are a fresher, there is no harm in specifying it in the subject line, saying that you are looking for a new opportunity, you are looking for a change, you are looking for a new project, you are looking for a new assignment, something like that. If you are fresher, you need not hesitate to put these taglines. Okay. And next, if you are enrolled for our professional course, you will also get certificate from UTM, okay, which is one of the top-notch university in Malaysia. Okay. Top-notch university in Malaysia, which is one of the top 200. And here again, please don't stop yourself. Go update and publish it on LinkedIn, Naukri, Monster, and wherever it is needed. You'll also be working on live projects. Next to that, we will also be working on live projects. Panasonic and Innodatatics. You are entitled to work on 4 projects. 2 plus 2, right? Data science and AI plus deep learning. Okay. Rather say on deep learning, 2 on data science and 2 on deep learning. Okay. When you do the presentations, put it on your LinkedIn, post them. By doing this, you'll be notifying the potential recruiters. Okay. Please update on LinkedIn and portals as well. This will increase the amount of visibility you are taking care to show that you are looking for a new opportunity. That is to show that you are open for a new opportunity. Okay. After project completion, you will also get a certification from Innodatatics. So in total, you will be having 7 certificates and 4 project details. This means almost 11 times you have updated yourself, right? Almost 11 times, or that too within a span of 2 to 3 months. You have updated your profile on the job sites like Monster, Naukri, Career Builder, and on the professional networking site called LinkedIn. Okay. Which shows that you are not just active, but you are hyperactive. Correct? This means that you're hyperactive. And obviously when your resume is popping out all the time, and if you have the and your profile is looking good enough for their role, even it is for a fresher store, obviously they'll start calling you, right? They will focus on your profile, which will in turn increase the number of calls to you, and you will start getting the calls for the interviews. So this is how you have to take care to prepare your profile. This is the how you need to take some time to prepare your profile. Aragera essay you shouldn't do, or you shouldn't write your profile. It shouldn't look clumsy. It shouldn't the as I said, the basic housekeeping things should be taken care of. Okay, this all things should be taken care of. And I said, right, there are some no sample formats which are available on LinkedIn, sorry, on Google. Just try to take those sample formats and use as per the information you have. Okay, this will obviously help you to make your profile look more professional. Okay, so this is how we need to prepare our profiles, and these are the basic housekeeping things, and these are the basic things you need to take care of. Okay, once you start doing this, obviously I'm very pretty sure that you'll start getting calls as well if your profile looks better. Okay, your one thing, please remember, your profile should look professional, not like a wedding invitation. Okay, I mean, you need not put all those designs and designery things on your profile. But yeah, even if you want to put a profile pic on your profile, make sure it is a professional one. Yeah, I have seen, trust me, I have seen profiles where they use selfies as their profile pics. No, it is extremely, it is definitely a wrong sign. You shouldn't put your profile pic, I mean, you shouldn't put your selfie as a profile pic on your profiles or resumes. Okay, make sure you're putting something which looks professional enough. Okay, so yeah, this is how I end the session today, friends. So let me check if I have any questions for me. Give me a moment, please. Yeah, I could see that there are no questions for me. So thank you so much, friends. Yeah, we'll meet next next week, same time, for the same session. I'll be coming up with a few more points how to build a resume in a better manner. Thank you so much and have a great weekend ahead.